How long should music or a playlist be for sleep? In this video, I'm going to talk about the scientific literature around how long a playlist should be, but also I'm going to dive into some research on stimulus control therapy, which might provide an alternative solution. On top of this, I'm going to provide some general tips on using music for sleep. Hi, I'm Dr. Thomas Dixon, expert in the science of music. Here at Biohacking with Music, I'm going to show you how to use music as a tool to thrive. It's important to know how long the music needs to be for sleep so that you don't run out of music when you're trying to fall asleep. Now, when we look at the scientific literature, the majority of the research suggests that you should use music for 45 minutes at bedtime. So this would be as soon as you go to bed, you press play on your music, and that's when it would start counting down. Now, in regards to a playlist or using YouTube or Spotify, you need to be subscribed. Now, the reason I recommend this is the last thing you want is for one piece of music to finish, say, 6 or 7 minutes in, and then a brand new music comes in only to be prefaced by a really loud advert. Now, that could be really loud and distracting and not conducive to sleep. Similarly, if you have music in your playlist that's really different, that can be a problem as well, because the fading out of one piece of music and the fading in of another might be a distracting experience. So overall, if you can, I'd recommend one piece of music that goes for at least 45 minutes. Now, the other way to look at this is through a behavioral therapy called stimulus control therapy. Now, what this behavioral model suggests is that you should limit the amount of time that you spend in bed being awake to try and create a strong association with the bed and being asleep. So if we applied the research from this stimulus control therapy to music, we might recommend that you listen to music for 20 minutes, and if you can't fall asleep in that time, you'd get out of bed. Now, whilst you're out of bed, you might try something like reading as a relaxing activity or journaling or whatever keeps your mind relaxed and will help you wind down. And then afterwards, you would go back to bed and play music for another 20 minutes. Now, again, if it took longer than 20 minutes to fall asleep, you'd get up, get out of bed, and do another relaxing activity or another round of, for example, reading. But it's important to keep your bed as a sacred space just for sleeping. So you'd want to get up, get out of bed, and then go, say, for example, to the couch and read. You don't want to be reading or journaling in bed. And you'd continue doing this until you're so tired that when you go back to bed, you fall asleep straight away. And this would, of course, be paired with music. In theory, this could strengthen the association between music and sleep and potentially improve music as a sleep aid. Now, in regards to timers, I'm aware that Spotify has an option to wind down after a certain duration of time, and that might be something you want to consider. To summarize this video, we've talked about the 45 minutes of recommended music listening before going to bed from the music psychology sleep space, and also the behavioral model of stimulus control therapy, and suggested that 20 minutes of music for sleep may be an alternative. Now, as a researcher, I'd love for you to try this stimulus control therapy approach and let me know how you go to see if listening to music for just 20 minutes and then getting out of bed helps you create a stronger association between using music and sleep, which I hope would in turn help you to fall asleep faster and wake up feeling refreshed. Now, if you want more information on how music can change your life, subscribe or follow below. And if you have a friend who you feel would really benefit from understanding the science of music for sleep, please share this video with them. Thank you.